Hi, this is Rachel with Mama 4 Boys. I'm going to attempt to make chicken and dumpling soup. The reason why I say attempt is because of Isaac. He's 9 months old and he does not like Mommy doing very much of anything. So we're going to see how this goes. I just put 1 stick of butter in my pot. Okay, I have like 5 carrots in there and 2 onions. One of them was small, so like 1.5 onions. Now I'm going to attempt to cut up the celery. Hopefully it will go because my little guy wants me to play with him. Okay, so I have my carrots, onions, and celery in there. I put 4 stalks of celery and I'm going to let them do their thing in the butter. And I'm going to go get some chicken. This is Rachel again. I'm going to put in a good tablespoon of this Better Than Bouillon sauteed onion and the same amount of this Better Than Bouillon roasted chicken base. If I didn't have these, I get this big package of Knorr chicken broth granules. Sorry, I gotta wash the can out. I just had eggs. You know, if I didn't have that, I would use this. You can buy it in a small thing. I like to buy the big one so that I always have this available to me if I want to make something. I also make a bean soup, like kind of like a stew. It's called chillin'. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, but I'm gonna make that one day on my channel. It's a cheap way to feed your family and it lasts for days, so I'm going to be making that soon. But the next thing you'll see is me putting the chicken in. Okay, now I'm adding flour because I forgot to do that earlier. So just a bit. If you don't add it, it's okay. And I'm going to stir this around once I close up my flour container. So I stir this around and cook off any of the raw flavor, the raw flour flavor. You're okay, Bubba's. And I'm going to go take care of my babies and I'll be back. Okay, I've added 2 frozen chicken breasts. I'm not even going to cut those up because later on, after they've stewed for a few hours, I can just break them up with my spoon or whatever I have. Or I can take it out and cut it up then. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to take this basket because I wanted to go out and get a whole chicken, but I don't have it. So I'm going to take this basket and I'm going to take the leftover the bones from when you saw my husband cook the chicken in the new way. I'm going to take those bones. I don't have a lot, but I'm going to take them and put them in this basket so that everything doesn't drop off in there, but the soup will get the flavor of the bones. Makes your soup taste better. Okay, here's this thing that holds water. You can put water in the coffee maker. I'm going to put enough to fill up to at least get this chicken wet. Because you want to make sure your chicken bones are underneath the water or else it won't flavor your water. And there's my little fella, all upset because Mommy's doing something and that's not supposed to, huh? And if anybody's going to make a comment about my couch with all that stuff on it, that's because we have 3 little dogs that like to be on the couch and we don't want our couch all scarred up with their nails. I'll be back. I'm also going to add some potatoes, but I'm not going to add those until later. I have it on medium-low. I'm going to put it on medium again, and a little less than medium. And I'm going to cook this until after my kids get home, and I'm going to add a potato. So the other chicken, this basket is for my Instapot. I don't know if I said that. The chicken looks gross, but it will taste good. And then the chicken breasts I have are in the water. So as the flavor will develop over the day. So I'm going to add salt, pepper now, and I have some kickin' chicken. I'm going to get that out. Hold on. Okay, this is what I have. Let me show it to you. I forgot about the seasonings. So you're going to have, you can get some of this blend, salt, pepper, and garlic, or you can just add salt, pepper, and garlic. It's nothing. I like making recipes that you can just make if you have this stuff fine. I'm not one to run out to shop to get every single thing. So if you have different spices in the house that you'd like to use, just use those. It will turn out because your flavor is going to come from your chicken. And of course my chicken isn't open, so I have to open that and sprinkle some in. Okay, I don't know where my pan lid is. I do have one. So I'm just going to stick this on, and it's giving it a little bit of room to vent. And then this of course will be hot, so be careful when you take it off. But leave it on for 3-4 hours and then come back. Okay, so now I'm going to make the dumplings for our chicken and dumpling soup. And I'm going to take about 1.5 cups of flour and put it in here. And I'm going to take some Crisco, about a handful. Now I've washed my hands, and I'm going to cut it into here. So I'm going to do that. You need about a few tablespoons. I'm going to have to get some more of that. And then I'm going to put some buttermilk. So I'll show you as I do that. Okay, I've worked in that all-purpose flour, and now I have some buttermilk. I'm going to take the buttermilk and pour it in there. And blend it together. This is very hard to do one-handed. So I'm gonna finish this up, and I'll come back. I'm just working that buttermilk in. So you have to feel it to see if you need more. So you can form little dumplings out of it. You don't want it to be too wet or too dry. So here, keep working it in, and if you need more flour, you can take a little bit more. Then we're going to start shaping I'm going to shape our dumplings and put them on a little thing so I can add them to my chicken and dumplings. Also, I have a beggar there, and there is the chicken I've taken out. I need to cut that up, and I'll be right back. So to make this creamy, I'm going to add a can of chicken corn chowder. If you add milk to hot stuff, it will curdle. So for tonight, I'm just going to add this.
Today we're going to be making dumplings. So you take a piece of dough about this size out of your dough. And then you put it in your hand, and then you start squashing it.
Not too much squashed. Just a little squash.
And then this should be what it looks like, right?
Yep.
Then you place it here. You probably...
Yep, and put a little bit of dough on it so they don't stick together.
Put a little bit of dough on it?
Yeah, a little bit, not dough, a little bit of flour, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so when you have all those done, you're going to take them and put them in the pot.
Put them in a pot. Okay.
Gently, because no.
This one?
Yep. Gently. There. There's our dumplings. We're going to start putting them in there. So we're adding the dumplings. We're going to leave them in there for 20 minutes. You add the chicken first, so all your dumpling, after you've broken it up into pieces, so all your dumplings don't sink to the bottom, and then you leave them in there for about 20 minutes. And this will be delightful. Okay, now we're going to plate up the soup. It's turned out to look real nice. Let me give you some dumplings, honey. That's good. Okay, and we'll come back for a taste test.
I'm doing a taste test of my mom's soup she made tonight. Let's dive right in. This is chickeny. Let me get a carrot. Carrots are nice and soft. And dumpling. Dumplings are nice. And you should make this for your family. That is a 10 out of 10. We'll try again. Like and subscribe.
Okay, we're back and we're gonna taste test the chicken and dumplings. All homemade. And I've got a dumpling here and some celery. Very good. Let me taste a little bit of the chicken. Here's a piece of chicken. Perfection. Make this for your family tonight. It's a lovely, lovely soup. Like and subscribe to our channel, please. Thanks for watching. God bless.
What do you think of it?
I'm not doing it.
What do you think of my soup?
Rancid.
It's very good.
What do you say it is?
Rancid.
Rancid. So we've got two lovely ones and what?
Rancid.
Rancid? What was wrong with it?
Disgusting.
What was disgusting about it?
Everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very good.
Do you like anything I cook?
Well,
Okay, thank you.
Today I'm going to be taste testing some soup. Some dumpling soup. During my time.
What do you think? Take him in the other room.
Perfect.
You like it?
Yeah. Tastes good.
Thank you, honey. Enjoy.
I always need a cool